What up, everyone? So a lot of albums, or not albums, I guess, year-end lists are coming out now on various websites. So that's always an exciting time of year, for music in general, just to kind of recap the year. And for me, this is going to be my first year-end list ever. It's been very hard to do, but I've been narrowing it down over the past week or two. And I have a list right here. I'm only going to be doing 50 through 45, and then tomorrow I'll do like 44 through 40, and I'll just keep doing it every day until we get down to the number one, so you can see what my number one album is. So yeah, and I'm also going to be giving you samples of some of the songs, of all at least one song on every album. So yeah, all in all for 2015, I would have to say this is the best year for me that I can remember, for music. It was so hard to choose like just the top 50 because, there were so many good albums. Like, I probably could name 100, 150 really, really good albums that I enjoyed a lot this year. But anyway, I did write down some notes because I'm not going to remember everything. So first, we're going to start out with the band Chastity, Time to Go Home. And forgive me, I'm just typing in the band so I can play a song for you guys. But anyway, what really got me about this album, I actually started, I got onto them because I was watching Amoeba Music's What's My Bag, and Jeff Tweedy said this album was amazing, and I had never heard it yet, and it definitely is amazing, like Julie Shapiro, I think that's her name, she's got a really, really interesting voice, and they don't really care, they kind of have that I don't care mentality, and their lyrics are, they're very feminine, and I don't know, why I like that, but it just seems, kind of cool, that they're just being themselves, and, just a really interesting album. So here's my favorite song off off the album, Why Try? If it ever plays here. So yeah, I honestly don't know how good the sound quality is. If I go back and the quality on this isn't very good, then I just won't play songs for the next one. But anyway, I really like that album. You should check it out, if you're into the kind of stuff I just played. Sorry I probably sound stupid, but it's my first time doing this. Anyway, this next one is called Surf, and it's by Donnie, Trumpet, and the Social Experiment. Now, if you like the rapper Chance the Rapper, who released his widely acclaimed 2013 release, Acid Rap, I would definitely recommend checking this out. This is definitely a little more like jazzy R&B, but still some hip-hop elements in it, and it just features, it features a lot of people. Let me see who it features BJ the Chicago Kid, Big Sean, B.O.B., Busta Rhymes, J. Cole, Janelle Monáe, and Erykah Badu. So, an unbelievable album, I really wasn't expecting Chance the Rapper to, release an album like this, but it's really good, and here's the song, Just Wait. This is number 49. yeah, like very like fusiony, you know, very cool. I really hope I get this video done in time because it's a 15-minute time limit, which kind of blows. But anyway, this next album is Aughts, Sun Coming Down. Oh my gosh, you know, you know, honestly, they're kind of the ones that kind of brought me into, you know, like wanting to like, you know, listen to more of this music, because this album really, you know, it caught my eye, you know, really unbelievably, you know, like post-punk, you know, it's like kind of like a Sonic Youth record, and you're mixing like elements, like you can kind of see like the Talking Heads influences, maybe a little bit of the Modern Lovers influences, and you know, the lyrics are kind of humorous at times. It's just a very interesting album, and I would definitely recommend it if you're into like post-punk, punk, you know, art rock, you know, anything like that. So here's the song Beautiful Blue Sky. This is number 48. Okay, sorry you didn't get to hear the singing. Yeah, like I said, I really have to watch the time on this video, but, you know, the singing is my favorite part. It's like the kind of punk nature singing type stuff. I don't know how to describe it, but, yeah, very interesting album. I love Aughts, Sun Coming Down. This next one, you know, was one of, like, the first releases of 2015 that just absolutely blew me away. That would be Tobias Jesso Jr.'s Goon. I'd never heard of him before, and this album, you know, really just completely caught me off guard because, you know, it's like just amazing piano melodies with just one of the most melodic, you know, it's almost like a perfect voice, and some of the best lyrics I've heard this year, you know, just about like heartbreak and like failure. You know, it's kind of a sad album, but it's just, you know, such a great album. You know, the piano melodies are unbelievable on this, and the song Without You would have to be my favorite, so here it is. Love this song, love this album, check it out, seriously, a great album. This is number 47.
Why can't you just love me? Should I move on? Or should I wait? And how'd you get so high above me? I reach higher every day. But nothing changes. No, it all just stays the same. I can hardly breathe without you.
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable album. You know, just, you know, I honestly, when that came out, thought that would maybe be my favorite album of the year. And, you know, as you can see now, it's 47th, so that just shows you how many good albums there are. I got 5 minutes to show the final two, and I might get some hate for the next two. You know what? This next one, it's Future's Dirty Sprites 2. You know, hate me for being a Future fan. I know I say I, you know, hate crappy music, and you might consider this crappy music, but I, find some forms of trap music to be very, very interesting, very interesting production. And like in this one, Dirty Sprites 2, I never really cared about Future before this, but this is like a really dark album, but like you can still see, he's like trying to have a good time even though it's such a dark album. And like I said, the production in this is unbelievable. And that's kind of why I love trap, because there's some really good production in trap music. So anyway, at number 46, and this song is called Stick Talk.
Took a shot at Henny, I was going crazy. They say my whole hood got it under investigation. They know they talk that stick talk. They know we talk that lick talk. $10 million cash for the friend. Started 6 I was deep ever since. Gotta keep that heat on the seat ever since. You know we talk that stick talk. I'm about to put this cash up on a new toy. About to put this cash up on a new toy. You can't understand this, cause you're too soft. Tell a bad fans, run them straight through the machine. They came through with a stick, and you heard it. They came through in this bitch.
So yeah, interesting album. I know a lot of people that watch this video that are in the VC probably, might not like this, but, it's just a personal opinion. I, like some forms of this, like, if you're talking about crap music, let's talk some of Lil Wayne stuff, I mean, just saying. Anyway, in this next one, I, might get some hate too, but it's Miguel-Wildheart. This album really caught me, just because it's like R&B, but it's not like the traditional R&B that you're hearing now. It's more like, kind of like retro. Some of it's a bit retro. Maybe like some Prince influences, maybe a little funkadelic influences at the time because he's mixing a bit of funk. So it's a very, very good, non-traditional R&B soul, funk at sometimes, It's a really interesting album, and I know some of you probably won't, think this album's that great either, but, I really liked it. I love some of the lyrics, and here's the song Coffee.
I wish I could paint all of these moments in vibrant. You wanna play, surgeon, gunplay, surgeon, pillow talk, surgeon, sweet dreams, turn it coffee in the morning. We talk street art, sarcasm, cries humor in our fashion. Peach color moon glistens the black distance as we laugh over shotguns and tongue kisses.
So yeah, that was Miguel-Wildheart. Running out of time, but that was number 50 through 45. I hope you've enjoyed the list so far. Tell me what you think if you've heard any of these albums. What you think of them, if you like them. What were some of your favorite albums of the year? Just tell me. I'll definitely comment back. This is one of my favorite times of the year just because I've always enjoyed reading all the year-end lists. And now I finally get the chance to make my own. It's pretty difficult, but you know what? Choosing 50, it's hard, but it's also pretty fun, look back on the year and remember some of the albums you listened all the way through January to now, the first day of December. Just a really cool experience. So, thanks for watching, and peace.